In the Heights, the brand new big budget musical based on the stage production of the same name, which is actually done by Lin-Manuel Miranda, who did Hamilton. And me, who saw Hamilton on Disney Plus immediately it came out, and me, who joined the club of loving Hamilton like everyone else, immediately unsettling so finding out there was a movie based on this previous guy's work. I was going to at least check it out if I wasn't doing YouTube or not. And what I would say about this film is it's fantastic. It's a really great movie. And here's the thing, like, essentially as a core, the main story is about 4 characters, in a way, 2 couples falling in love. And finding out about Washington Heights and this community and what it means to be Latino and all these core elements. Also, the one core element of the film is, about dreams and how much of the dream is okay. Like, maybe you won't hit all the way, but maybe you can hit some, like at least half of it or something, or a version of it. How far are you willing to take that? And it's really well put together with those core elements. Family, the whole thing of disappointment, trying to, have people think of one way, but actually in reality it's another way, and all those core struggle things that I think a lot of people can relate to. You have a story with a daughter who wants their father to believe that they're in college and they just can't pay the debts and all that kind of stuff, when in reality they just dropped out because they didn't feel they belonged there. It wasn't their community, and for them it's so linked in. For them, Washington Heights is so linked to who they are, to the point where it's, they're away, they feel naked, they don't feel truly themselves anymore. So you have a sense of that, a sense of DNA. It's a really well done core wise, character wise. There's a great scene at a dinner table that is really well put together. The musical numbers, spot on, completely well done. I mean, even the musical numbers and like the music itself, and it is one of those musicals where it's like, it's not, hey, I'm going to sing a song and then we'll end in 5 minutes and we'll just move on. No, it is essentially they're singing the dialogue. Like, seriously, if you watch like the first, because Warner Brothers released like the first 8 minutes of the film, there's a moment where it's a conversation between two of our main characters, and it's like, you owe me a bottle of champagne. Well, here's this coffee, and well, thank you. I'll see you later. So, and that's normally how you will see in a regular movie. Well, actually, all that dialogue I just said would be sung. You have a couple breaking up, and they're singing it. You have or at least the couple, struggles in a way, and it works well with like the rest of the music, and it's really well put together and blends well with its environment. The dance sequences from the beginning at the suites, when we have In the Heights, you have the stuff doing with the dance sequence in the pool, you got the dance sequence in a club, you got the musical number when when 2 characters are dancing on the side of a flipping building. I'm not spoiling that part because it's in the trailer. I don't know. It's Warner Brothers, so I'm trying to think. I don't know. Maybe the Flash. Maybe this is maybe they live in the DC universe. I don't know. All that kind of stuff. But anyway, it's just really put together in such a way. The cinematography is fantastic. It's beautiful to look at, visually in there. I mean, the only part that probably lacked for me, one part I realized it's not the movie's fault, it's my fault in a way, and that's the whole thing of me who's not into rap or hip hop and that kind of thing. You know, it took me a while to wrap my brain in that certain way, but it's not as heavy as Hamilton. It's kind of like 96,000. There's a little bit of that. There's a little bit over here, a little bit over there, but it's not fully of it. And the second thing is, it's in the trailers that you have essentially the main character telling these kids the story of the movie, and they kind of, I won't lie, I was kind of wish they kind of just like told it naturally and just cut all those sequences out. I just found it would be a better pace. I just didn't, it's like, you understand why it's there, but at the same time, you just would like, it just took me out of the movie a little bit. But here's the thing, this is how much I really enjoyed this film. You know, just like Letterboxd, yeah, you're like, Letterboxd, you can kind of rank movies and, review them, which one review them and all that kind of thing. I have like a 2021 rank list, trying to, when the end of the year comes around, it's like it's all said and done, right? And I have added in the Heights, and I will say it is movie number 2. It is the second best movie of the year so far. So that's how much it's really well put together. See it in the theater, definitely in the US. Okay, see this movie in the theater. Don't watch it on HBO Max. I know it's easy. It's easier to just sit in your ass and watch a movie because you only paid $15 to watch it. To watch these big budget movies the entire of this year for $15 a month. But it's, go see it in a theater. It's basically, you have these big productions, this big sound, you got all this music blaring and dancing on this massive screen. Witness it, see it in a theater, because this movie is just mwah.